So the first exercise, front squats. So the key principle for these front squats to target just the quads, we always want to constantly be pushing our feet outwards. Take your stance, a bit more of a narrow stance, and I want you to push your feet outwards on the floor constantly, right? So I'm constantly pushing my feet outwards here. What it does is that it puts emphasis on the outer quad here, which is the bigger meatier muscle, which gives more shape to the leg, all right? And if you're constantly pushing out as you're going up and down, it helps keep the majority of tension on these quad muscles here. Rather than if I just relax like this and I just go up and down, there's a bit of everything joining in, right? Glutes, hams, everything, but we want to focus on our quads. So constantly push your feet out against the floor, up and down like this, okay? And we're going to use the suspension trainer for stability, all right? Get the suspension trainer quite short. You don't need long straps for this. Get your stance. As I said, you want to get it quite nice and short here, right? To really get the emphasis on the quads. And lean forward a little bit, just come over the quads a bit. So it looks something like this. So I'm constantly pushing my feet outwards, all right? I like to hold them however you want. You could hold them like this, like this, like this, whichever feels comfortable, okay? The key thing is balance. So I'm pushing my feet outwards. And the first thing I'm gonna do is squeeze. I'm gonna get a good squeeze at the top there, all right? So I'm squeezing super hard, and I'm gonna go down for 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna pause right there. I'm not gonna sit and drop, because you're gonna lose all the tension on the quads, okay? I'm gonna pause, right? And I'm gonna stop, and then I'm gonna come up for 1 second and squeeze at the top for 1, 2, and I'm gonna go back down. And I'm constantly pushing my feet outwards. I never stop doing that. And I pause, and I come back up for 1, and I squeeze. 1, 2, and back down for 1, 2, 3, 4, and I pause right there, and I explode back up and squeeze super hard. Try it. You'll feel the quads really start to burn, okay? The key is constantly pushing outwards. Keep saying it, just constantly pushing outwards. It's so much easier, right? If you're just gonna do stuff like this, right? Go all day long, all right? We're trying to make the exercise harder, okay? So we're mindfully connecting and squeezing the muscle. By pushing our feet outwards, we'll put an emphasis on the quad muscles, all right? That's what you wanna do. That's making the exercise harder, okay? And it's isolating the muscle and focusing the majority of our body weight load onto it. So the muscle is weaker when it's isolated on its own. That's why just body weight becomes hard. Now the second exercise might be if you want to do wide squats, because you want to target more of your hamstrings and your glutes. Again, it's super easy to do these mindlessly, right? I could just say to you, yeah, just hold the straps, and let's just go, all right? That's just mindless, yeah? It's just a cardio workout. So many muscles are getting used here, yeah? It's easy. Again, we want to isolate, okay? You want to imagine there's a ball, right, between your heel and your bum, and you're trying to constantly squeeze that ball and crush it, all right? So what we do is, first of all, when we set up, if I go this side, nice wide stance, feet pointing outwards a little bit. I want you to kind of squeeze like this. And I want you to squeeze your bum and squeeze your hamstrings and stop and just squeeze, all right? And keep that squeeze. Then I want you to pull yourself down with that squeeze. I don't want you to drop like this, all right? Anyone can just drop against gravity, that's easy. We want to resist gravity and we want to pull ourselves down, all right? We then want to stop and squeeze to explode back up, all right? That's how we keep tension on the muscle. So, look something like this. So you're squeezing, feel that tension there, squeezing these, and I'm gonna go down, all right? In fact, I'll do it with the suspension trainer. You don't need a mat for this because you're gonna do a nice wide squat, potentially even just get in the way. So squeeze your hamstrings, squeeze the glutes, all right? I'm just using this for stability. And I'm going down, I'm pulling myself down, and I'm gonna stop there. Again, I'm not just dropping, all right? I'm not relaxing the muscle. I'm gonna pull myself down by squeezing. I'm pausing, and in my mindset, I'm thinking, right, I need to squeeze again to explode up, and I'm gonna stop there, okay? I'm not gonna straighten my legs. As soon as you straighten your legs, what happens? Quads take the load, all right? Keep a slight bend and stop there. Keep the squeeze. We just want to maintain constant squeeze and up and down to keep tension on the muscle. So it looks something like this. So squeeze, here we go. Down for 1, 2, 3, 4, stop. Explode back up, super hard squeeze at the top. 1, 2, back down for 1, 2, 3, 4, stop. Squeeze back up, super hard squeeze at the top. Back down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you see what I'm doing? Constantly squeezing, constantly imagine there's a big round rubber ball there that I'm trying to compress all the time, all right? Try different stances. Perhaps you can connect better with just a little bit of a, not too wide, not too narrow. About there, try it. Or try a really sort of wide one. Contract, squeeze, pull yourself down. Yeah, don't drop, pull yourself down and back up. By the way, I've got a free gift for you. Check out below and you can download my 7 skills to build muscle with the suspension trainer handbook, totally free. Check out the link down below after watching this vid. All right, the final exercise we're gonna look at is just normal squats. Again, what can we do? Just hundreds of these. No bother, right? Just bashing them out, okay? We don't want to do that. We want to make the exercise harder. So we want to focus on contracting the hams and quads, the glutes and hams on the way down, all right? Like we did with the wide stance. Then we want to switch our mindset, contract the quads on the way up, okay? So hamstrings and glutes are taking us down, quads are pulling us back up, all right? That's how we can get a bit of both going on, okay? You're not just mindlessly dropping up and down, up and down. Focus your mindset and make the muscle work both ways, okay? So it looks like something like this. Again, you could add a weights vest if you wanted, or a backpack. Shoulder width stance, feet slightly turned out, and I'm gonna contract my glutes and my hams, and I'm pulling myself down. 2, 3, 4, then I'm shifting my mindset, and I'm gonna squeeze my quads to come back up. Squeeze the quads and squeeze at the top super hard, and back down. 2, 3, 4, pause, shift mindset, squeeze the quads, back up, okay? Now as I'm squeezing the quads, remember what we learned in the first video, in the first section? We've got to push outwards, okay? So as you're down there, as you've pulled yourself down, right? Switch the mindset, squeeze the quads, push outwards to contract back up, okay? And you'll find the weight goes onto the quad muscles. Yeah, that super squeeze at the top feels awesome. So down and up, okay? Now in terms of rep ranges, it's kind of up to you. You want to be playing between 8 and 10. Just see what works for you, all right? I'd advise to take it slow, all right? Now try a 6-second tempo is always great for a beginner. So it's like this. You go down for 1, 2, back up for 1, 2, squeeze for 1, 2. That's great for a beginner, right? 6 seconds. A bit more advanced, longer tempo. Down for 4, up for 1 or 2, squeeze for 1 or 2. Like this. So you go down, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause, and back up for 1, 2, squeeze for 1, 2, back down for 1. You get what I mean? So that's 4, 5, 6, that's 8-second tempo, okay? You can play with different tempos depending on how much tension you want to put on the muscle, alright? Slower and controlled is better so you can focus on your technique. If you found this useful, consider subscribing. And if you did find this content interesting, you're going to find this content interesting too, alright? See you next time. Whew.